Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'll put my robe on.
Well, I'll do this quick.
No, that's fine.
And I'm warm. Okay.
But if you read it fast so she doesn't have to wait for you to finish reading.
We'll figure it out.
I think that's the when we do it slow, it's because we're making sure that everybody's gotten to their stuff all the time.
No, yeah.
Okay, so this is the metal sequence, 3A on the Hara, arms, torso, and neck, lung, and large intestine. So first, grounding yourself, obviously, just taking a minute just for yourself. Make sure that you're nice and relaxed and spacious and have the intention that this person knows exactly what they need and you're just here to see and hear them. And so I like to open my leg because I'm twisting, to come down. And you can do this fast, it doesn't have to be so slow. Handing over their navel. You want to have enough weight in your hand that they really can feel your presence, but you're not pushing on them. And always be grounded and relaxed. Grounded in my hips. So we're going to look for the bony landmarks, just so I know where I'm going. It's nice to trace like this on the ribs. Now I see the ribs. You can find the navel here. Walking the palm down. That's the pubic bone. And these are the hip. ASIS. So we have, this is this person's Hara. So if you follow the ribs all the way to the corner, the end of the ribs, the corner, not on the sides of the body. Still on the front, but as far as you can go over, that's the lung diagnostic area, and it's important, of course, 90-degree pressure, relaxed weight to be invited in, and my angle is going towards the organ of the lung, which is here in the chest. So my angle is this way. And then for the large intestine, it's just, there's two of them, just like the lung, there's two here on each side of the ASIS hip bone. And you can use your fingertips, or if you're more comfortable, you can use the blades of your hand. Large intestine. And then you find the navel, find the waist, that's the navel, 2 inches on either side is stomach. Stomach 25 is the name of the point. Large intestine mu point. We'll do the long mu point later. And now we'll do the Hara wave. I'm going to face the receiver and gently, I'm not pushing, bulldozing through anything, but I'm kind of playing in a sandbox and pushing and pulling in this wave. And you can go down all the way to pubic bone, and you can go up between the ribs, which is a much smaller, narrower area. You're just creating some movement in the lower digestive organs. All right, then we're going to do working again on the lung diagnostic area. See how I kept contact, finding the bony landmarks, finding the lung again. And I'm going to walk up on the ribs. I think it's 2.5 inches on either side. It's close to the nipple. It's like actually quite wide. And it's near the divergent pathway we just found for the large intestine. Walking up, one at a time. You're just making this person aware of these places. You're not really doing much else. And you go just under the collarbone, which is between rib 1 and 2, and you're walking across and it goes down a little bit, which is 1, lung 1, mu point, alarm point for lung. Good for coughing, wheezing, asthma, anything lung related.
You can go down the large intestine, I just realized, from lung 1 on the torso. Yeah.
And then we're gonna do, oh yeah,
Or you could just go onto
lung
the,
2.
Yeah.
Lung 2 is up, just under the collarbone. Since we're here, we may as well do the large intestine on the torso, which is, again, think of the corners. So from lung 1, you go down the corners. It's very close to the side body. Here. That's large intestine on the torso. Go back up. And then we're gonna do shoulder rocking. So I just did palming, just simple palming, so they are following me. This hand is driving, pushing, and this one is just loose. You can do a rotation. We always do rotations before we do palming, and we always do palming before we do thumbing. You can do this way. Pull, 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 pull. Okay. Bring it down. Oh, elbow rotation. So I'm holding large intestine 4, my middle finger, and I'm holding large intestine 11 with my thumb, and I'm just gently rotating the elbow. All right, I'm gonna gracefully, now that the arm's here, I can move my body down and sushi roll. So I'm just gonna palm. We go on this side of the arm because the ulnar nerve is here on the pinky side, on the ulna side. So we never want to compress this ulnar nerve, so we sit at the top. And roll it and palm. Roll and palm. See how I bring my weight? I roll it and then I bring my weight with me so I can really stand on it. And don't be afraid to just hang out here for a second. Just like let them register.
It's large intestine too.
Large intestine. All right. So then we can work on large intestine. You can rest their elbow on your knee if you want. And I'm palming. Large intestine starts here at the deltoid and it crosses to the elbow crease at 11, 15 to 11. And then to work on the forearm, you could press kind of gently over the abdomen, but you can also let the elbow fall to the ground. And then you can go a little bit more pressure. That's large intestine. And then I can thumb the line to 11, and then thumb extensor muscles to 4, the wrist, and then 4, the hand, medial side of the pointer. And then we're going to do lung. So I can hold lung 1 and 2 with my palm, however is comfortable. And I'm going on the thumb side, the radial side of the arm. Very, very narrow place. And at the border of where the skin, the yin and the yang skin meet, where the arm with the hair and the arm with the arm no hair, that has a little softer, more delicate skin, right where they meet. So that's lung. And then we're going to do overhead arm stretch. You can have them hold, can you hold my forearms, please? It's easier, especially if they're bigger than you, to have them hold on, but you don't have to. One at a time. And I'm just leaning back so I can feel relaxed. And you want to make sure that you're holding their forearms. You're not holding their little wrist bones. You're really holding here. One, I'm looking all the way to her feet. 2, 3. Okay, let the arms down. And then holding the humerus ball joint one at a time. And then both. And then you're gonna find 16 and 15. 16 is more the back of the body, and 15 is the center. You're just falling in between the two bones. The scapular spine and the clavicle. And then we're going to work on the person's lung diagnostic area, just moving their hair, lung diagnostic area in on their back. So I'm holding the first 3 vertebra, T1, 2, and 3, kind of broadly with my hands like this, which is the lung diagnostic area. It's a little lower than you think it is. It's not the neck, it's on the ribs. And I'm just holding it. And then I'm gonna come here like this and find a rhythm and just bring a little movement to the area. Can I touch the front of your throat? So then I'm just gonna hold a mother hand and very gently, one at a time, going up the larynx, the trachea. Just to the crease of under their chin, and I'll do the other side. And then we'll do large intestine on the face. So you find their kyo side. For her, it's this side. So I'll gently bring their head to the side, holding a mother hand. And we're going to do large intestine 20. Down on the upper gums is 19. And then we're going to walk down the smile lines, across the jaw, to 18, which is the center of the SCM muscle. Very tight on most people. And we'll do the other side. There are little nerves that come out of here, out of the nasal passage here, that you're activating, you're helping them relax if there's any inflammation there. 18. Down. You can go to 16. All right, now we have to do the other arm. So remember, as I'm transitioning, I'm using this person's body so they feel where I am instead of kind of going like this, which doesn't feel good. I'm actually using them. You know what I mean? Really take them with you. And I'm trying to create a little dance so that it has some rhythm. Then you do the other arm. What can I do? Oh, we'll do the wrist rotation. Thank you. All right, so another move for is the wrist rotation. So you want to make sure that you're relaxed, and so you can feel if they're relaxed or not. If I'm tense, I won't be able to feel whether or not she's feeling natural. So her hand wants to be here, which means I have to scooch a little bit, which means I have to be facing where I'm working, which is here. Hardest move in shiatsu. You just take the tension, the slack out of the arm, but it's not lifted. The elbow is just grazing the carpet. This is, I like how you said it's attached to a star. This is just dangling. And then this hand moves. I'm just one piece. Okay? It can be very slight. It can be a big stretch. And you can go in a circle. Go other direction. You can do each finger, back and front, each finger around. It's nice to hold the sides. That's where the points are. Yeah. Is that it? Did I forget anything else?
No.
No?
At the end, there's the supine thing that we wrote in.
Oh yes. Okay. Last thing. So we added the. So okay, this is where we improv because I have to get to her leg. So what can I do using long and large intestine? And as I'm thinking about it, I'm doing Kambiki because I don't know what I'm gonna do next, and that's totally fine.
Grab my leg.
It's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna move her arm. I'm gonna walk up here. I can go on the large intestine lines. Why not? Here we have Hara wave. Why not? And then here we have the leg. So I made my way to the. So first we rotate. Large intestine on the leg has no points. It's just an extension. It's on the corner. It's right over the sciatic nerve. So I see how upright I am. I feel very comfortable. And she just let go of her leg a little bit. And you can do little rotations, or you could just lean back. And you want their leg to be kind of up here. If their leg is, like if you're too far away from them, it's not as easy. Yeah, so you really kind of want to be nice and upright. And her leg is pretty upright. Okay, that's large intestine. On the corner, it's really on the corner of the IT band and over the sciatic nerve. And then you just go 1 centimeter lateral from their midline, which is lung. Extension, has no points. It's an extension. Sometimes there's been arguments that the lung extension on the leg is actually the small intestine meridian. And maybe it's both, who knows. To get this is kind of a difficult move, but you can play around with it. I'm just using my knee to palm down the large intestine line, and I'm using my hand to kind of always be sandwiching so that there's a good amount of secure pressure on that line. And then large intestine on the leg, you cross it over. And I'm here, like I'm playing a piano, very comfortable. And you can palm, you can stretch, or you can do thumbing. Right here at the crease, this crease for the knee, large intestine, and then coming down. Thank you.